5 against 100 Thieves. And that right there might be the fixture. It relies on 100 Thieves losing a game and them themselves.
C4 out, hugging up against the Monty shield. Defender can swing around that head hole right behind him. Desploy wrapping around from the back. Oh, Aiden and Rival get the trade. Space Station set up for that protocol, winning it perfectly. I have no idea how Aiden dodges that engagement right there. In fact, the Defender gets in a position in time not only to save his life, but to get the kill. Ambi and Surf now in a 2v4, separated by some of that Tachanka fire. Ambi sends out an E1D as diffuser control wrested into the hands of the defense. A little one shot on the Dream. Tries to find the next on the player. Sitting behind the elevated position on the table. 8 sent over. Ambi just trying to find it. Lands it with the 417. It's not winnable just yet. 40 seconds remaining. More work needs to be done. Ambi spots the head for just a second. But Rival's still around the corner. Can't land the shot just yet. Ambi taking his time. Coordinating with Surf. Spots another, but his luck runs out. With Surf on 1 HP, he sees him just cross deeper into the bathroom. But our Surf's got to work his way out of a crossfire. 1 bullet away from death. Player on the opposite side of the door spots him, and Rival gets his target. Spacestation Gaming on command.
C4 required here, but it isn't going to find anything. Might stop a Selma from detonating. No, both of them still fully going off. Gitty finds one on the trade. Canadian now faced with kind of less than ideal breach, and with Rexon going down, it isn't going to get any better, but it might not come to that as Spoit takes Aiden.
Surf almost missing the timing, but Giddy doesn't commit to the swing, so Surf recovers the angle as the Monty hops in and takes sight. Dream falling out the exact right time, but spotted by Canadian as Giddy taking one in the back. He's able to find the shot, but SR just have the man advantage, have the positioning and awareness to keep this advantage intact. One behind him, one ahead of him. Oh, Dream almost getting the kill, but SMG-12, little windy in angle over by Hammam. You have a lot of different options right now, and none of it really necessitates taking these fights on the top floor. First kill goes Spoit's way. Rebellion again with an advantage. That's 3 rounds in a row. They've got a 5v4. I'll go to try and split the tie 50-50 on victories and push Waiting Room and Cafe in their column. Canadian, 45 seconds, just for the first time crosses the threshold of the bomb site. Look at this little off angle Dream trying to find. But a gander taken by the Monty reveals his position as SSG slowly falling 1 by 1. Isolated, separate. C4 ripped by Dream, try to ward off the push. Lands way far behind the Monty. Pre-fire on the corners. Ambi hitting the prone. Evades every single shot. Aiden can't really find much beyond the wall. A good little trade by the Rebellion, as it seems the offsite will be good for them too. Primary and secondary doesn't really matter at the moment. Raid more stuck behind the shield than playing behind it. Should be the Rebellion. There we go. Finally securing the kill and securing their 2nd round in a row.
Got me panicked a little bit there for Canadian going for the time. A little bit close, but still well in the Rebellion's control. The Monty
He's made his way back up. Ooh, Ambi got to be careful. Dream shoots the drone. Ambi very quick behind it. Gets him with a shotgun. Maybe just a little bit lower would have taken down the Deimos in the process, but Ambi just a bit too quick. Bully catches Dream off guard. That
tower. Candelas go out just to clear the non-existent player inside of Museum, and Canadian going to follow that back up. It's going to be Aiden with the response.
And Raid with a Gershmont out, but Surf with some bullets in as well. A little double kill on to Giddy, as Space Station might hop up behind and get some nice important kills, but the Rebellion have maintained the lead since the beginning, continue to do so. Dropping the first round, but now about to win 3 in a row. Canadian not going for the kill. The Rebellion deciding to put the diffuser down. Aiden, first opportunity goes wide. Second doesn't even really present itself. He's been chipped down as we've entered the post. With 2 Candelas remaining, by the way, Canadian won't even get the opportunity to use either. We want an opening pick.
Really putting in a lot of work today. Those light screens, not always used as the trigger, often used as a little bit of early setup and allowing people to get into position. But again, we see Dream
for Raid on this flank, needs to win this fight, but oh, I think he's aiming too high. Yes, he is. Raid will creep up. The Rebellion's still ready for this flank watch, but his rival swings out. The round might be falling apart in front of them. Surf quickly has to ADS, get active in the round, just only get 1 kill and be sent out by Giddy. Unceremonious of a liability. Hopping in the window. Reveals the information of the player around the corner. Him and Ambi looking to set up this pinch. Oh, and Raid gets spoiled in the process. Ambi might trade it out. Now to 1v2. We need to see SR's first clutch of the whole stage right here to keep the streak alive. Tags up Rival on the way out. With Giddy on low HP. 15 seconds remaining. Almost a full clip for Ambi to get the job done. But a lack of information, an increasing lack of time. It's going to be difficult for anybody to figure this out, in particular Ambi in this moment. Finally finds one. Can just put the diffuser down, but anticipating Giddy to swing. Decides to not commit, wait for the kill, and that was the wrong.
Because you see how the Rebellion, and every team, let's be honest, struggles without it. It just so happens that the Rebellion rely quite heavily on Canadian to gather a lot of that info. Opening pick.
Once the air jabs went down, SSG know the win condition at this point. If they just hold their spots, keep this advantage, they'll tie the half, finish things off 3-3. Rival peeking, taken down by Spoy, but another quick trade by Spacestation. They know the game plan. They've got their protocol set. They just need to trade down this advantage. Even if it's one player left standing, that will be enough by the end. Canadian put to 1 HP. Rexon as well. SSG holding on as they strategically cede some ground to the Rebellion. Let them move in, just don't give up control, don't give up the ability to retake. Canadian slowly moving forward, uncharacteristic for the blitz as Aiden on the way out, gets a big kill as the Rebellion suddenly take the lead away. It's now just getting into 1v2. It'd have to be a clutch, something that the Rebellion have so struggled with throughout this whole stage. There's number one. Might not be.
They're going to get rid of the information, they're going to get rid of a shield. So yeah, they're getting immediate rush site, open up the walls. Yeah, so.
A hill they now have to climb here. It's like the realization that that first phase is over and they were only good for 2. Raid, gonna be starting things off strong here though. Ambi, struggling on that opening engagement yet again. And well, Aiden gonna go down and find Spoy as well. So things might be a little doom and gloom.
The site with a little over 1 minute to go.
Don't be called there. It's going to give the information that Rival needs at least. Raid finds Rexon, and it's all down to Canadian. Picks up the second as well, and the third, but it's just too much to ask. Oh, we were nearly about to see the second clutch for S. We can instead just start to retreat back.
Raid again going for this lurk. It's spotted by Spoy, but damage not exchanged either way. It's instead Aiden with both 2 kills this time. He saw himself outdone by Raid on the opening kill in round 7. He's like, hold on, I've got it in the next. Now you got the smoke taken down inside of the site. Rexon trying to level things up with a retake from the opposite side. Raid with this close angle, gonna keep Spoit on the opposite. Will they spot Ambi creeping up Old Tower stairs? He's made his way up. The Rebellion are keeping things as close as they can. Ambi hears one creeping down the staircase, but on the Monty, once that call goes out, Rival's good for the swing. Dream putting the diffuser down. Attacker's ready for the cover, Aiden close on the corner, but looking the wrong way. It's allowed Dream to get the diffuser down so he can back up, give the call. Knows one is bottom Old Tower, and he sees the Monty in front of him. Running out of impact grenades. He'll have to commit to this defuse at some point. Dream pushing closer. Unshields. Where is Rival in this equation? How passive is he playing? Sees him around the corner, but with the shotgun. Aiden knows only fights happening in the late round from this exact spot. He's taken it. Gets the initial shots onto Ambi, but this time it is not Raid or Aiden with the opening pick. Instead, the Ying goes down early, tries to make that same play happen 3 rounds in a row, and Ambi, despite getting caught off guard, wins it in an important moment. Rival with the trade, instead taking Hammam on the opposite side. A bit alone from the rest of the attack right now and might be traded if Rexon isn't careful. One player creeping around the corner as well. Rival a bit stuck on this side of the map for the time being as, oh, I was about to say, Spoit just spotting him on the opposite side. Rival a bit slower to the punch as the Rebellion. We see the player sitting inside and firmly hold this position for the rest of the round. So I don't think Surf is going to feel all that bad about being forced to sit inside. Spoit on either a long angle or a short angle of some kind finds 1 kill for the Rebellion. Giddy struggling to move down to this first floor. Leaves Dream in an isolated spot as well. So the Rebellion have struggled on these defenses so far, but the offsite seemingly going their way. Dream with his first though. Dream with his second kill downed as well. Him and Giddy consolidating on the bottom of main. 2v4 becomes 2v2 with only 10 seconds to go. They don't have a lot of time, but oh, Surf, his back spaced right to the doorway, just gets around the corner at the right time. Shotgun in hand as well. Dream, a big moment that could have gone his way, but Surf
criticise SSG in a lot of ways because he was moving into that position with no time on the track, but A deathmark will fail. If you're going to be tracking the mute, they know where every jammer is. Brilliant C4 over the top from Rexon. Speaking of the mute, it isn't going to stop the opening pick. Going
air by Giddy. Two-man hold of these angles. Surf trying to keep himself safe as best he can behind the horse, but around with the SMG-12. Finds his mark, finds it with the shotgun too, and he needs it. The Rebellion dropping bodies rapidly as Surf gets that big double kill. And keeps the pressure on Spacestation Gaming in a moment where the Rebellion needed it most. Shield versus shield and a gun versus gun. Only 20 seconds remaining. Puts Dream in a difficult spot. Aiden hoping that one of these players gives up their life. Dream spots him around the corner, trying to find the angle. There goes Aiden with the swing, and Aiden with the flick! Turns on him.
But they don't necessarily need them. Ooh, cheeky swing there. Gitty going to take a little bit of damage. Isn't able to put any back in return. As Aiden too, trying to find out onto Rexon.
And Ambi and Rexon both find their targets. So now SSG, difficult spot with only 40 seconds to go. This clash is going to punish you. These Vulcans and Shumikas are going to burn you. Rexon with the TCSG might just get it done on his own. Finding the gunfights he needs to. Rival quickly swinging around, but SR good for the trades. Everybody in their places. Rexon on his mark. They get one closer to sight. Space Station, while they find that one. Rexon and the rest crawling back deeper. Canadian ready for that swing. Gets the next as well. Surely not the third as Dream puts the lid on that. But the IGL for SR going big as well. Spoit now. Another 1v1 for the Rebellion. They ended the first half to get it 4-2. Can Spoit get one kill worth 3? Sees him on the floor and lands the shot. When they needed it most. A 1v1 to get...
Just in regulation, Shopify Rebellion take 3 points in a super important match in their race for playoffs. We have MB standing by to ask him a few questions after this game. Good afternoon, MB, and congrats on your win here. 2 big 1v1s to get you guys this win in regulation. How are you feeling?
We feel good. Needed a win, needed 3 points, and we got 3 points. So can't feel any better.
Yeah, I mean, can't feel any better. First off, Ambi, I want to apologize to you. Your coach messaged me, and ever since I was an analyst, you guys didn't get a win. So apologies for cursing you. But here we are. I want to ask you, what's kind of some of the things you've been working on in your 4-game skate? You're taking L's, but I'm assuming you guys are learning a lot.
Hey, losing is learning, and we took 4 L's, so hey, we got hella learns.
So, yeah, what are we learning?
Don't lose. And, I think we really learned that today, and we won 7-5, so I feel great.
I mean, definitely, you needed those 3 points, big 3 points for you guys to help get you into playoffs. Obviously, fate still hasn't been decided yet for you. You guys have Outlast tomorrow. Obviously, that should be realistically the easiest game of this stage, but given kind of how it's been looking for you guys, I don't want to curse you, but what is the process going into tomorrow and then hopefully looking further into playoffs?
I mean, same process we had today. We know it's do or die. If we lose, we're not making playoffs. We all like our job. We all want to make playoffs. So hey, gotta win. So we're just locking in, and we're all confident we're gonna make playoffs. And once we're in playoffs, it's a slate resets. So we're chilling.
Is there anything that you're doing, obviously, with the 4-game stint of losing that you yourself is maybe changing in a day out? Maybe you're approaching practice a little differently. Maybe you're playing ranked a little different. Is there anything that you do individually to make sure that you're coming in as prepared as possible for these matchups?
I started drinking Monster.
Nice.
So that really gets me going. But the more siege related, I think our last 4 games I've been getting pooped on entry. So really just in scrims, locking in on being a better entry. So we have the opening kill and we not 4v5 every round because that's a big reason. So yeah, mainly that.
That's what I was trying to ask you, if what you were kind of working on. I don't know if you knew how bad you actually guys were on the entry. And I wanted to ask you, is Solid Snake, is that your favorite operator? Because you seem to get a lot done. I think you have over a 2 KD on that op.
I mean, it's the most broken op in the game, so might as well. And also we have the Shopify skin on it, so it's just hey. But I mean, it's definitely my favorite op, I guess, because it's just bro, it's the best. Wall hacks and the F2, it's just it is what it is, bro. It's a stupid operator. Might as well run it if it's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
walk around for free.
They were really trying to pull that out of you there with the questions about what you changed in these last 4 games to get the victory today. MB, before we let you go, anything you want to say to the fans? Maybe anything about that skin you mentioned that came out last week?
buy the Shopify bundle, pretty please. And I hope we win tomorrow so we can make playoffs.
Awesome. MB, thank you so much for your time and good luck in the important game tomorrow.
For SR, I mean, this even goes back even last year whenever they were kind of in their slump. It usually comes down to their entry game, but they seemingly fixed it for SLC, so I feel like they'll seemingly fix it again. They were great in this game. We see
Got some clutches.
we get to see Spoit 3-1 on the entry, Ambi right there.